Hello, 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 hello. Hi, hi, hi. As you know, screen sharing is tricky, so I'm just making sure we're live. I know a lot of you are probably at work doing things, junk like that, but I actually have a few moments of nobody, literally nobody in my house. Tyler went off to orientation for his new job. Casey is still at school, and Jeremy is at work. So I thought, let's bust this out. Remember, this week we are breaking down that workstation and making it less intimidating. If you noticed, I put an album in here in our team page that has all of these videos in it called Workstation Breakdown so that you can easily tag your teammates in it, or if somebody needs help, very, very easy. They are also uploaded to the YouTube channel minus the reporting tab. For some reason, YouTube flagged the reporting tab video and will not let me upload it. So those are not in there, but the other ones are, but then they're all in here. So we've got our bases covered everywhere. Even if you should have a teammate join and they're like, I don't do Facebook, you still have a way to get this information to them. So let's go to our workstation now that it is working, and we're going to the news tab. So when you log in to the workstation, you're going to go here and you're going to see that there are all of these different options, and we're going to go through each one. But what you're going to see, all of this stuff right here is going to be over here. There it is. See? All of those same tabs are over here. So it doesn't matter how you get there, they're both there. So you can either get to them from here, all of these, or just click news and you can come in here. All right, so we're just going to stay in here so we don't have to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So when you click on the regular news tab, it's going to bring you here. And this is going to show you all the latest. Now, occasionally, from time to time, it is not. And you're going to pull it up and it's going to be empty, or it's going to say old things. Just hit refresh. It's just how it is. You're going to have, it's always going to be the product status list up at the top, followed by anything new. There shouldn't necessarily be a reason for you to search in it unless you are looking for something specific. So say we wanted to, and that's where it gets tricky, is looking for something specific. So let's see. Just trying to think of something old, but I truly can't think of anything old. All right, let's go back. Well, again, they're all in order of when they are released. It tells you when the article was released. In it is all of the information. You should be going to your news tab every day, literally every single day. I always suggest after 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, because remember that they're in Idaho, so their time is different, and they're not there in the morning in Eastern Standard Time morning. So I always suggest going to it in the afternoon. Most time product information is going to be around 11:30 or 12, but they do sometimes drop information on us later on in the evening. All right. When you click on it, it's going to open the article. It's going to give you all of the information about the article, all of the stuff. All right. And then sometimes there's going to be a link within it. So very, very simple. Honestly, the news tab is very simple. People just get lost and confused in it. Let's search news. Let's do castle. Now, see, this is where things are going to get tricky, is when you do search something specific. One, you have to use the correct word. Just like when you're trying to find an order or when you're trying to create a bundle or something like that in an order, having the right wording is always the trickiest part. But, so we put in the castle, and we're going to see that was for when we're going to redeem it. That was the pre-order back in March. And then Cinderella. And then I don't know why. There's always going to be things in there you're like, I don't know why those are in there. So searching is a tad bit tricky. I can tell you what I do is I save all of the important news articles, all of the launches, things like that. I do save them all in Trello so that I don't have to go back into the news tab and look for the information. Again, not something that you have to do. And Heather does an amazing job of anytime there is a launch or something important, she makes an album for us in the team page, and she always sticks a link to the article. She is amazing, and we love her for that. So when you click on the news, that's where you go to. Let's look at, I think the next one on the tab is the product status list. Let's look. Yes. So product status list is next on the tab from the main page. That is this. The product status list, it is going to tell you the last time it was updated. So it was yesterday at 3. It's telling you that 98.30% are being shipped out or completed. So that's pretty good. It's telling you that orders from the 14th through the 22nd are being shipped out. So that is good. So that gives you an idea. Like if you tell your customers, if they're like, hey, when is my order going to ship? You could always come into here and be like, well, right now we're shipping orders from the 14th through the 22nd. So you have blah, 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 blah possible days. So it's a good way to kind of gauge somebody who's wanting something quickly. The top section is going to be the stuff that's going to be back in stock, and it gives you a date. So it's showing you that these 3 items are going to be back in stock on the 25th, which is a Thursday, and it tells you products turning on will be specified each Tuesday with activation on Thursday at 10 a.m., meaning every Tuesday, this will change and tell us what is coming back in stock. And it will come back in stock on Thursday. This is important because last year, at least, the harvest collection stuff would sell out and then it would just kind of come back. It would be back in stock. There's not going to be an article about it, and you've got to check this product status list. It's just how it is. And it's because sometimes we get shipments in partials. You know what I mean? Like we'll get so much in this shipment and then there's a break and then we already have more ordered. They're just not here yet. Or there's been a delay in shipment or things like that. So instead of just getting this massive funnel of backlog, we just go ahead and call it out of stock and then we turn it back on later. So make sure you're always checking in here to see what is going on. And then down here, same thing. These are the things that are back ordered. They're unavailable, but they will be coming later and it'll tell you what is going on. Most of this stuff, so clothesline, car bar clip to be determined. And then it's telling you like the open orders are going to get fulfilled first, and then we will go to purchasing after. So we don't have an idea of when it's going to be in, but it just kind of gives you an idea. And then pre-order redemption. Those are here. So when Scooby-Doo is our next pre-order after this one, I think so. I think Scooby-Doo will be the next one. So it will come up in there and it'll tell you like rough idea of a redemption date. And then these are things that are out of stock and they are not coming back. They will no longer come back. It is what it is. Say goodbye and the date that it went out. Now, if something should go out of stock like we've had it today, last night we have those 3 warmers that are available, and then the bars that can come with them, and they're the 3 different packs. Hello Fall has went out of stock, we think, because it was saying out of stock last night. But remember, we have to wait for Cincy people to come in. We have to wait for home office to come in. They have to evaluate the stock, things like that. So sometimes something may stay out of stock at night or late afternoon, and it may take it a hot minute before it comes in here. And Cincy has to also kind of check, is it out of stock? Are we going to get more? Where do we need to put it? So don't panic if it's not there. So product status list, super duper duper important. You should always be checking that. The next item in that tab, remember we're just going to stay in here, is product communication. It's exactly what it means. See how it says no results? You know that's not true, so let's hit refresh. And see, sometimes it's going to do that, and it's very, very frustrating, but there's absolutely nothing you can do. So then that's when you just go back. Sometimes try it again. But see, I'm glad that it's doing this so that you guys can see it is not just you, it is what it is. Product communication, because I already checked, is not going to show you like this. This has nothing to do with product. This has nothing to do with product. This has nothing to do with product. It's going to start, I think it started with this article or it started with Nightmare. See? Oh, oh, dirty, dirty, dirty. And it does that. And it's nothing we can do about it, but refresh it, try again. And then sometimes it still does it. It'll do it on your phone too. It's not just a laptop thing, it's just the workstation being the workstation. Events are going to be your boot camp, it's going to be SFR, it's going to be world tour, things like that. See, it's being a butt today. Home office, that is going to be, what was it? I looked at that earlier. Yeah, I had to think. This is home office stuff. Emails that are being sent out, new implementations, that's a hard word, that is happening on your workstation. Winners of the wellness, that's what the home office is going to be. New consultants, there's actually not very much in there. I looked, there was not much in there. It's probably going to tell me no results. Oh, look at that. See, it's telling you it's a perfect time, but if you look, it's March of 2020. So that one doesn't have anything in it. Is it going to tell us? Nope. It only liked that other tab. Training, that is also when, let's see, you're going to tell me? You're going to show me? Nope, it's going to say nothing. It's just telling you like the SFR are available to watch, things like that, or a new training is available to watch. That's what it is. Business rules and guidelines, that's going to take you to your Cincy standards. That's going to take you to probably no results. That's so fun. I'm honestly glad that it's doing this while we're live. But business rules and guidelines, it took us to, like I said, the Cincy standards and anything that was changing on the Cincy standards. Honestly, I only ever just go to this tab. I just click the news tab. There's nothing else that I particularly need to search for because everything is right here. When you go to your dashboard and you log in and you click news, everything is right there. And it's in order from the newest to the oldest. So I honestly haven't really ever used these tabs over here on the side because it's here. Now, again, I do save articles. I have a Trello board. I'll show you guys real quick. I do have a Trello board that has all the new releases. But I do this so that I have access to it very, very quickly. Here's the Scooby-Doo. I save all of the pictures that I have in it, and then I have a link to the article, and then I actually have the whole article copied. And the reason I do that is so I can access it very, very quickly. I don't need to log into the workstation. It's all just right there. But like I said, Heather does an amazing job of making albums for us on important things that need pictures, and she always includes a link. So there you go. That's the news tab. Check it. Check it every day. Seriously. The weekends aren't as bad, but definitely check it every day after 11 and then again in the evening. Check it every day. Okay? If you have any questions, give me a shout. I will download this. I'll upload it to the album here in the team page. Woo! And then I will upload it to YouTube also. And then no live tomorrow because Jeremy is off. I'm looking at my calendar. Yes, Jeremy is off tomorrow. So no live tomorrow. No live on Friday. But Saturday, the 27th, we're going to look at the marketing tab. That one's a doozy, I'll be honest. We're going to go into the marketing tab on Saturday. So I will talk to you guys later.